Hello, good evening everybody. I thought I'd just jump on really quickly because I haven't done any Facebook Lives for a while. But I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a lovely Tuesday evening and the beginning of your week started really well. Currently have just, let me have a look. He's more like a cat than a dog these days. Yesterday I received some of the most amazing news in the world. One of my lovely friends, Danielle. Oh, hi, Mom, again. You're like #1 fan, yay! Danielle had her little baby boy, so congratulations, Danielle. I'm so happy. I can't wait to see him and squeeze him. I love you lots, and I really can't wait. So it got me thinking actually about little babies and being born, and like how when we're so little and as a baby, we have like so innocence. We don't know any different, and as we grow up and we're a child, and as a child you sit and you have so many different dreams. Like you want to be a lawyer. That was my dream. I wanted to be a lawyer, or a doctor or nurses. You have so many different dreams as a child, and then as you get older you find that life just gets in the way and you don't have those dreams anymore and you don't do those things anymore and life just starts to take over. So it got me thinking, and I thought, like, how amazing is it? Like, such an amazing thing, like a new life. And I just hope that he has so many amazing dreams and he has all this to look forward to. But it doesn't mean that just as an adult now that all your dreams have to go away and you have to feel like don't have that feeling anymore. Like one of the saddest things that can happen as an adult is that you lose sense of your dreams and you lose sight of your goals, because there's no need for it. Like you can always strive to do better, you can always strive to go further, and you have to, otherwise you get stuck in a rut that you don't really want to be in, and you feel a bit sad and you feel a little bit like, oh. And that's not how life's meant to be. Like you live once and that's it. That's the only little amount of time that you have to live. That you have to stretch yourself. You have to go out there and just be the best, most authentic, amazing version of yourself. And this is it. If you're not like stepping up and being like the most powerful version of you, right, you're gonna end up like wasting, like you're losing your purpose. And I really do believe that everybody's here on the planet, and everyone has a purpose. Everyone has, like, you've come here for a reason, and I believe everything happens for a reason, but I believe everybody is here for a reason as well. And if you lose sight of your goals, like that amazing fire that you have in you, like you're not going to give your full potential, and the world needs that. Like the world needs that most amazing version of you, because you're contributing something. And people, it might be to inspire people, it might be to help people, like whatever it is that you're contributing is just phenomenal. And you need to just step into that version of you to be able to do that. Now this is it, like, are you stepping into that version of you? And if not, why? Like, why aren't you stepping into that version of you? Why aren't you being the best version of you that can, like, reach the top of Everest if you wanted to? Like whatever it is, like whatever that might be, why are you not stepping into it? Because you have to. And like I 100% believe that if you're not stepping into that best version of you, then you're doing the world a disservice. Like people need that, like whether it's just to hear your story, whether it's to, I don't know, your job might be your purpose, or being a parent might be part of being part of your purpose. But don't lose sight of it. Like remember how you felt as a child. Like you had no limitations. Like you wanted to be a doctor. You didn't care how you're going to be a doctor. You didn't care you have to go through X many years in university and you have to do this. You don't care about the obstacles, because you in your head have this clear dream of being a doctor, and that's all you wanted to do, or whatever your dream might be, or as a lawyer. Like my little dream as a child, I watched a TV program once that with somebody wearing a wig and a gown, and that was it. I wanted to be a barrister. And it's, everybody has like dreams, and you should never give up on them, like whatever they are. Like you should never ever give up on it. You always fight, because like that's what you need, like that purpose. And you need to step in. Like why are you not stepping in and being that most powerful version of you? And you need to tap in and find out why that is, because if you're not showing up every day being the best version of you, then why is that? What is going on? And I know, like working with clients and the things that I've done, a lot of it just comes down to self-worth. You don't feel like you're worthy enough. And it might not be in a case of you sitting there going, oh, I don't feel worthy, or it might not be as those words, but it comes down to your self-worth. And it comes down to like that story that you're telling yourself every single day when you get up, or whatever it is that you're doing, whatever story that is, you have to stop telling yourself, like, now. It has to stop, because otherwise you're gonna keep being in this rut, you're gonna keep being in this place. And if you're in a place that you love and you're happy and you feel like you are stepping into that amazing version of yourself, then I am so happy for you. And it's amazing that you've got those skills and that thought and that mindset to be able to do that. But if not, like, really tap in and find out what it is that's stopping you. And the best way you can do that is like personal development. Like personal development, the shit out of yourself. Invest in yourself a gazillion%, always. Like, always invest in yourself. Because if you're not going to invest in yourself, then don't expect anybody else to invest in you. Or, if there's opportunities that come and you're not prepared to invest in yourself, like, don't expect people to invest in you. Don't expect opportunity to invest in you, whether that's in business, whether that's a job or a career, whatever that might be. Like, always strive to be a better version of you, and people will always want to help you more. And that's just the way that the world works. And you have to keep stepping into that most powerful, amazing version of you that is whatever you want that to be. Like, whatever that dream is that you want, what you want to have, like, tap into it, find it, and go for it. Like, 1,000,000% go for it. You have to, because otherwise you're going to find yourself in this place where you're feeling a little bit down, and it's not, you're not going to be getting where you need to be getting. So look into that, 1,000,000% look into it, and just keep dreaming, keep looking back to that time when you were a child, and and put yourself in that place. There's so many different things that you can do to make yourself become like the most amazing, authentic version. So like I said, the biggest one is personal development. Absolutely crack on with books, audios, seminars, whatever it is that you need to do it. Like, get a coach, they're amazing. I would know, I'm a coach, yay. But there's so many different things that you need to do and you can do to help yourself and invest yourself. Because otherwise you're just going to keep being stuck and you're not going to know what it is. My phone keeps bouncing because I'm bouncing around talking. Otherwise you're not going to know what it is that is stopping you. So the only way you can do it is go on this journey of self-discovery and really find out what it is. I mean, if there's any way that I can help at all, like, absolutely get in touch with me, and I will be absolutely 1,000,000% more than happy to help you, or find out what those blocks are, or figure out what it is that or even just to help you get on the right path for your goal. Whatever it is, like, just let me know, and we can be accountable. I can help you be there. I can help you go through that journey and kind of help you find what those blocks are. So that's one of the best bits of advice that I can give you in terms of, like, your personal development and stepping into that best or authentic version of yourself. That you really have to. And another thing, actually, I wanted to tell you was that my little dog Darcy, who's here now fast asleep, come on, you can wake up just to say hello and show your face. Ooh, sleepy boy. Hey, this is Darcy. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. But I'm very proud of him. So Darcy, the other day, has Darcy would cry if he was sat on the sofa or the bed or anything, and he couldn't get down onto the wood floor. He would cry, and he would say, he wouldn't say anything, but he'd cry to get down. And I would always have to go and get him and put him down on the floor so he could do a move around. And it was the same for the stairs. So I have 2 flights of stairs because I have 3 floors in my house. So for all the floors, the Darcy couldn't get up and down because he couldn't take the stairs. He wouldn't do it. He would stand at the top of the stairs or sit at the bottom of the stairs, and he would cry until I went and picked him up and took him with me, because 9 times out of 10 he's trying to follow me to go wherever I'm going. So I had to go back and get him again. And Darcy had actually one day, like, surprised me. It was only a couple of days ago. He started going downstairs and upstairs, and Darcy took that leap. And I know this is like a little bit airy-fairy, but you can apply it to your own life. I mean, taking inspiration for a dog is a new one, definitely, but nonetheless, he actually did something that he was scared of, and he was really scared, and I know he was scared because he was always crying, and it was really sad, and I didn't like it. But if he could do it, if he can, and this is it, like, and this is the old ancient saying of, you don't have to see the whole staircase, you just have to take the whole step, the first step, and it will just all unfold. And that's the thing, like, that's just a classic example. Take the first step, and that the first step to anything is within you. You have to believe it, you have to believe in yourself, you have to take that, go head first, dive into some personal development, figure out what it is that's stopping you from being that like powerful version of you, and just go and freaking do it. Go and freaking make it happen, and go and close those sales. Go and meet some amazing people. Go and find that love of your life. Go and nail that new job. Like, go and apply it for it, and really, really just find out what it is that's stopping you and kick the shit out of it, so you move out of the way, because you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your life. Like, you can look back on your life and you don't want to look back and think, oh, I didn't actually do what I could have done, or I didn't actually go there. Like, I get it, I absolutely 1,000,000% get it. We've been there, I've been there in that place before, but don't stay there. Find out what it is, push that block out of the way, find the right people, get the right circle, and absolutely nail your life. So that is I'm going to wrap it up really, because I just want to do a really quick one, because I'm still sorting out the furniture in my house. But yeah, so there's a little bit of inspiration from my friend's old baby today, and from Mr. Darcy, who took his first steps up and downstairs. And so there's a little message from you. Take the first step, go and tackle that staircase, find out what it is that is stopping you from being the best version of you. Go and nail the shit out of life and enjoy it. More than anything else, go and enjoy it, and enjoy growing and stepping into that, because you will feel, I can promise you, you will feel absolutely amazing, and you will know like it's in alignment. And this is it, like, you have to be in alignment. If you're feeling like you're stuck in a rut, you're not being in alignment with your highest values. So you need to find out what your highest values are. And there's a great guy, Dr. John Demartini. If you go online and find out, you can do like a little test to find out what your values are. So that's Dr. John Demartini. And just type in highest values questionnaire, and you'll be able to find it on there. Find out what your highest values are and work in alignment with them. Like, if your highest values are being, I don't know, a lawyer, and you're not taking the right steps to do it, or your highest values might be your family, and you're not taking the right steps to spend more time with your family or do things that you want to do for your family, then you are not living in alignment. So you're not going to be happy, you're not going to be doing what you want to do. And it's the same, like, if some of your highest values are respect, but you're not being around people that respect you and are pushing you and making you be the better version of yourself, then you need to change your circle, guys, because otherwise you're not going to get anywhere you need to be, because you're not living in alignment. So find out what your values are, and absolutely, that comes part and parcel with your personal development. Dive into some personal development, find out what your values are, make sure you are living in alignment, because if not, you are fucked. You're not going to go, you're going to take 10 steps forward and then 100 steps back. You'll feel like you're going forward, but you won't be, because there's things that you're not tackling, and you're not living in the right alignment. I'm going to say it again. You're not going to live in alignment with who you are and your values, and that's so important. So make sure that is what you're doing. So now I'm actually going to go, because I've got a little bit on my high horse, and I can talk about personal development and values and everything all day until I'm blue in the face. So I'm not going to bore you with it all. But yeah, so that's good night. So this is good night from Mr. Darcy. Good night, Darcy. Night, night, Darcy. He's well out of it. So it's good night from him. Yay! I'll pop on tomorrow. I'll do a proper live stream tomorrow, and I will find out what. I'll do some more. If there's any suggestions that you want me to have a touch on, or any questions you want to ask me, and I can do a live stream on that, then just fire away. I will make sure that I get them all answered in that time. Aside from that, if you want to ask me anything personally, drop me a line or on my inbox, or yeah. Anyway, if you've got my number or email, info@natashazara.com, you can always find me on there also. But aside from that, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Like I said, let me know if there's any topics in particular that you need me to touch on or need me to help. Tomorrow, I will see you bright and early. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Night night.